Yeah. Yes. Welcome for today's talk. We're gonna do some 1, 2, 3 things here. We have lost yesterday. We lost some time, and today also we're not gonna lose time. The topic of today is how to avoid getting a heart attack. How to avoid getting a heart attack. How to avoid getting a heart attack. That's what we're gonna discuss today. So everyone who is watching, if you have any question, you have to come to the chat, ask there any question, interactions, with them. So how we have been talking about heart attack for so long, and we discussed heart attack and several things. We discussed the definition of heart attack. We discussed the meaning of it, heart attack, the meaning of it. We discussed risk factors. We even categorized heart attack itself. So that is just a recap of what we did. That is a recap of what we did. There are several things we did. So if you're coming in today and you have a question, you post your question, ask what we do. Doctor is Dr. Ben, and I'm holding up the time right now. Now, let's go through what we did previous time. What we did. Akko says, the blessings to you, Dr. Benjamin, everyone in the house. Welcome. And let's go through what we did last time. The topic we discussed last week was heart attack, but we found that that is just a name, a heart attack. The main name here is heart attack can also be called myocardial infarction, whereby we say the myo is a name are called muscles, and then cardio is the heart itself. Infarction, what is infarction? It is an humble mass here. Hi, Dr. Ben and everyone in the house. Welcome. As you come, let's discuss how we can avoid getting heart attack. So infarction means loss of oxygen and nutrients leading to death of the muscles. So when you hear me saying something like myocardial infarction, I'm talking about heart attack. The other name for heart attack is myocardial infarction, you see. And then we categorized them. We categorized them into two. But before I say how we categorize them, there is a machine called the echocardiogram, which checks the electric sequence of your heart, how your heart is beating, and it takes some rhythmic sequences. On that, some of you have seen an echocardiogram. So it uses these sequences to say if the muscles are compressing and relaxing in a good way. You check that out. So the echocardiogram guides us to discuss how the heart is functioning. And so there is a S. If you have not seen there, I am sure there are some videos about it on our last talk. Go there, look. What is the first one? ST elevation. What is echocardiogram and what is ST elevation? When your heart is contracting and it is taking so long on relaxation and or depolarization. There is polarization of the heart muscles, and so when it is contracting and taking so long, it means that the heart muscles are not getting enough. The heart muscles are not getting enough of oxygen. So maybe they may start dying off and their functionality may start being bad. So there is two how we categorize non-ST elevation and ST elevation. One, ST elevation means your coronary vessels are beauty is from South Africa, my friend. Beauty is from South Africa, as beautiful as she is. She is from South Africa. So greetings everyone. Yes, welcome. So ST elevation means the blood vessels that are returning blood back to the heart are blocked. They are called coronary artery. We have the right and the left. So the right one serves the bottom, the right one. The left one goes and has some branches. Left anterior branch, right anterior branch. There are several. So if your coronary, let me show you this one. This one is the coronary. This one is the coronary artery, right coronary artery, and there is left coronary artery. So when blood has received oxygen here, it is pumped to go to the body. Some comes here to the right artery, and it serves this heart with, it serves the heart with some blood, you know, so nutrients and oxygen. But when the coronary arteries are blocked, it becomes a problem. So you start having a swollen heart. Some parts of your heart starts to die off. You see? So that is what we discussed. And if you need details of echocardiogram and what I'm saying, the PQRSX waves that are shown from the echocardiogram, you can go watch the other sequences that we have had. And there is something that is very important we talked about: atherosclerosis, blockage of your heart muscles and your heart wave. So if you are here and you want to know how to avoid heart attack, this is the talk today. But I know you know some tricks on how to avoid heart attack. I would invite those people who can know some things. Beauty there, and I can see. Let me pick up some people that are here. Beauty, Jamaican Uncle, Humble Marcia, Lifestyle, all of you. I know you know what we can do. I invite all the today what we are doing is interactive session. You know, interactive session is when we are talking about and discussing how we can avoid. You know, heart attack is a fatal thing. It makes kings and queens and important people of the society to go where they cannot help people. We need these people here on earth. So even you are an important person. So how can we avoid a myocardial infarction, you know, heart attack? Someone told me that, Doc, that word is so complex. I told that person, no, myocardial infarction is not complex. Infarction is a dead thing. A muscle that has died because of loss of oxygen. Myo are heart muscles, but here we have myocardia. Cardia is a name that implies this is the heart. So how can we avoid these things? How can we avoid beauty? How can we avoid hypomasia? How can we avoid getting heart attack? Someone told me that when you are surprised and you get shocked, you will get a heart attack, and you can fall down because of being surprised, and but now we are learning. And a heart attack is we know how to get heart attack right now. Heart attack is death of your heart muscles. So let's discuss how to get away from heart attack. So everyone who is watching, today is interactive session. The weekend has been long. We were working out. We were going to visit people. We were doing it. This is a Monday, and it's a good Monday. A good Monday should start with good things. Good things are the ones that make life happy, good, like smiling every time. And before I continue, to make the health of your heart be good, have you smiled today? Or are you looking at me and smiling? You know, I usually tell you guys, when you look at me, just smile. Smile like that song says, smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. It makes you look young. You see, you don't get old. I am having a contract under my right rib. My doctor tell me, contract. Let me explain me and under your right rib, the right rib here, a contract. That name. Is it a cataract? Did you mean a swelling or something else? Marcia, please elaborate on that. Elaborate on what is there. Contaction. Oh, okay. How do you feel when you walk or you step on stairs or climbing a hill? How do you feel when you're climbing a hill or you are exercising? How do you feel? You know, sometimes when you have contraction under your right rib, it may be physiological, but some others are pathological. So it depends with the symptoms that you are feeling. Some of them are not dangerous. It may be something that you are, it's just physiological, and then you get worried. I get tired very easily when going up a stair. Oh, that one is called exertional dyspnea. Exertional dyspnea, I'll advise you to do a chest x-ray. A chest x-ray to check your lungs, how they are. And I'm sure, did the doctor tell you to do the chest x-ray? Did the doctor check the chest x-ray? Because that's the first thing I will tell you to do. There are several things that comes with the contraction. So if you have you are tired when you are working out or climbing a stair or a hill, it means you have exertional dyspnea. Exertional dyspnea can be brought by several things. You know, sometimes when you tell people, it told me to do EKG and I did it. This is nothing wrong. Yes, if you have exertional dyspnea and you do an EKG and it is okay, it means your heart and lungs are good, or your heart is good. So I will advise you to continue exercising more to get the heart muscles and their lungs to get the strength and the capacity to go on. You get it? If the EKG was good. But if you are still feeling the dyspnea and sometimes you feel chest pain, I'll advise you to do a chest x-ray. A chest x-ray is an imaging that will show what is inside and what is happening inside your lungs. You check me right? That is very important. That is very important. So if you continue feeling the symptoms are bad and you are having problems, please do what? Check on check on an X-ray. Do an X-ray to check what is happening. So my friends, today we want to talk general things. You know, sometimes general things are becoming so tough to understand. The easy things are the ones which are being avoided. But let's talk about the easy things first. Let's talk about those easy things before we go to the complex ones. You see, the easy things are the ones that are good to understand, and then we go to the complex. And these easy things are the ones which will make our health be better. You can largely prevent a heart attack. And by preventing heart attack, there are some things we can do. So Humble Marcia Humble Mercy, I think I've explained that importantly, and if you continue feeling the problem and the contraction, you do a chest x-ray. That one will define if there is nothing on the chest x-ray and the EKG, because your doctor said to do an ECG, because when you are climbing a hill or upstairs and you are feeling exertional dyspnea, it means the heart has enlarged and it is not pumping blood to the brain as it is needed. That's why you are feeling so tired. But now your doctor got that the EKG is normal. If the EKG is normal, but you are still feeling there, you do a chest x-ray to check the lungs. If the lungs are okay, I'll advise you continue doing exercise and exercise. Visit a gym, walk in the morning, run. You go, Barry walking exercise says, let's walk. Yes, it's an exercise, like 2 hours in the morning, and then you go to the gym. You are okay. So that one is for Humble Mercy lifestyle. Now, my guys, we want to talk about how to prevent heart attack. How can we prevent heart attack to happen? Now that we know what heart attack is, what are things we should do to prevent it? We want to prevent loss of life. We want to prevent several. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, welcome. We want to prevent going to the hospital every time. We want to prevent issues concerning taking drugs every time. Heart attack is equals to start taking atorvastatin, the statins, start taking aspirins, clopidogrel 75. You understand those things? We want to avoid them in a good way, in a way that we say, now that we don't want to visit Dr. Ben's office. The next time you're coming to visit me, you're coming to say, hi friend. No, not as a patient. We want to know that. We want to understand. The first thing I'll tell you, we will go step by step. We will go step by step on how to avoid. You see, the first thing you want to do is you stop smoking. For those that are smokers, unfortunately, this one is more strongly smoking. Beauty, thanks, Beauty don't come to my office to say, I got a heart attack. Today, let's learn how to avoid it. Let's learn how to avoid these things. Now, smoking is strongly attached to heart attack because it damages the inner lining of the arteries. When it damages the arteries, they have a problem on relaxing and contracting. When you smoke, the smoke produces free radicals. They start releasing endothelins, and then your arteries have a problem of relaxing and contracting. You get heart rate that is up. You start having blood clot formations. When you start having blood clot formations, what happens? When you start having blood clot formations, it lowers the good cholesterol. It is called high density lipoprotein. And when it lowers the good cholesterol, what happens? The oxygen capacity of your blood. Leila, my sister from Gong. Leila, hi. How are you doing today, Leila? Welcome to the talk. And today I want to ask how to reduce getting heart attack. Now that you know, when I surprise you with something, you will not get a heart attack. A heart attack is myocardial infarction. You see, let's talk and get to know. Let's talk and get to know it. Now, you see, I am good, just cold. Even where I am, it has been cold since morning, very cold. But we thank God for it. We thank God for the cold and everything. So, we were on reduced carrying capacity of oxygen. due to carbon monoxide. The smoke that you are taking is an agent of carrying carbon monoxide. So carbon monoxide cannot, it binds to your red blood cells, and then you lose the capacity of carrying oxygen. Now, when you quit smoking, within 24 hours, heart attack rates begins to decrease. At least you are lowering the carrying capacity. Chwea, how is Qatar? How is Qatar? Chwea from Qatar. Welcome. Now, you stop smoking. You stop releasing carbon monoxide to your body, and you stop releasing free radicals to your body. After several years, the risk continues to fall substantially. People who are taking cigarettes, annually they die because of endocarditis. Endocarditis. Chwea is here, Leila is here, Beauty is here, Humble Marcia is here, Jamaican Uncle, and you will attest for everyone that is here. Check on the people that have been dying on heart attack. Most of them are smokers. So, when I'm saying smoking, sometimes people don't understand what smoking is. They just understand taking a cigarette and smoking. Listen, smoking is cigars, no matter how expensive they may see, and classy, expensive. When something is, Doreen Small, the lady from Jamaica. How is you, Doreen? You see, today Beauty is here from South Africa, and Leila from Kenya. Chwea is here out of Qatar, Marcia, I see Alela saying, Marcia, I greet you. Doris Small, that is Beauty, yes. Now, smoking, no matter how the cigar is expensive, no matter how that cigar is very expensive, it is smoking, and it is producing free radicals to your body, and it is producing carbon monoxide. Anything that burns produces carbon monoxide, produces carbon monoxide. So shisha, cigarettes, vaping, people who vape, e-cigarette, vaping, electrical cigarette. Jamaican uncle, my uncle, listen to that. So if you are seated next to a person who is smoking, tell them even the shisha that you take, feeling it is so good. And then you are sitting around people that are smoking. So you are a second-hand smoker. You are a second-hand smoker. You are smoking as the other person is smoking. You get free radicals plus carbon monoxide is equals to endothelial destruction, which is endocarditis, plus arteriosclerosis, which is the destruction of your blood vessels, and then your heart enlarges. You start having very many things. Start having something that is called restrictive cardiomyopathies. Cardiomyopathies are problems of the heart. This week, from tomorrow, we will be talking about cardiomyopathies, restrictive and dilated cardiomyopathy. Then problems, hypertension turns up. So you avoid cigarettes, you avoid cigars, shisha, e-cigarettes like vapes, and you avoid second-hand smoking. When you sit across a person that is smoking heavily or in the same house, chase that person away. And the way I was planning to start vaping, you who is talking, who is that talking? Am I saying my things? Or that is Leila saying, hey Leila, you are planning to start vaping, and you'll stay the same house with my brother. Let me laugh silently for you. Don't bring endocarditis and cardiomyopathy. Stop thinking like that, Stop thinking that way. Yes, so avoid those things. Avoid those things that we are saying there. Avoid them. And I'm saying in a good way, please avoid smoking. Either cigarettes, cigars, shisha, vaping, second-hand smoke, smoking, and those who smoke marijuana. They say it's meditation. Marijuana cannot kill you. Marijuana, it will make you psychotic. It's therapeutic index is 100%. I'm changing my mind now. Yes, Leila, please change your mind. Therapeutic index of marijuana is 100%, which means it cannot kill you. But the only problem that it has, it can make you be psychotic. So you stop. We don't want psychotic people in the world. We want people that reason. But some people say it's medicinal. Let me get to understand as we continue. We talked about it on complementary medicine. You remember? Complementary, the topics that we had on complementary. So if you want to learn about it, visit that playlist and talk about the marijuana. Listen to yourself. Now we are from smoking, and I've said smoking has how many things? 3 things. It destroys the inner lining of your vessels by giving you carbon monoxide and also releasing free radicals. So you choose. If you are still smoking, you choose. Continue smoking, but after several years, you'll start calling me, doctor, I'm feeling my heart, my chest is heavy. Welcome. So, welcome to those who smoke, and choose for yourself. The second one we are talking of is control high blood pressure. There are some people that have genetic issues when it comes to high blood pressure, and that one is congenital. Your genetic makeup is susceptible. The closer word I can say is closer to, or you are at risk. Yes, the best word is you are at risk of getting high blood pressure because it is in your bloodline. You see, so if you are at risk of getting high blood pressure because it's in your bloodline, you have to do 3 things. Visit a physician wherever you feel your blood pressure is high. Yes, I know someone just got heart attack. He stopped smoking immediately. Imagine, Doreen. Someone got we have said it is called, another name for heart attack, we have said is myocardial infarction. Loss of oxygen, and then you lose, But now, Doreen, when the person stopped smoking, that person right now is very okay. That person is very okay. Now, let's talk about something that is important, my people. And this thing is controlling high blood pressure. You aim your diastolic one to be 120. Although I want to tell you one thing about high blood pressure. It will never be constant. One day you will wake up, it is 120/80. The other time you will wake up, it is 130/75. So the diastolic and the systolic should remain within the levels that are normal, not above 140 and not below. The systolic one should not be below 80, and it depends with your age and weight. The diastolic one should not surpass 85 or 80 and should not be below 60 under hypertension. So it is not that when I say 120 and 80 is for a healthy person, I'm saying that wherever you want to go and take a blood pressure, it should be 120 over 80. No, we used to talk to him, he said something has to kill him, but after heart attack is yeah. Listen to what Doreen is saying. We used to talk to him, he said something has to kill him. Yeah, so they say something has to kill a man. Something has to kill a man, but when you get to the situation, you get the reality of the pain. You will never want to be there again. That's why he stopped smoking immediately. You know, even if something has to kill a man, let you find the pain before you feel it, before you say it. Yeah? Yes, Doreen. The pain of heart attack and myocardial infarction is not an easy thing. It is not. Yes? Yes, tumuritis anakuja tarehe 11. Umpe HCTZ. Asimeze leo, anze kumeza kesho asubuhi. 25 milligrams. Yes. Now, let's continue. Sawa, Jennifer. Yes, we talk. Umeza hizo dawa. We will meet on 11th. Okay. Now, the many people with hypertension are treated less than 130 over 80. So if you have a hypertension and you are hitting 130 over 85, that's okay. 130 over 80, that is okay. Depending on their overall health and medical advice and your physician also. So how can you lower your blood pressure? Because the more you get your high, the more you are having high blood pressure, the more you are having problems near. You are closer to, you are at risk to getting myocardial infarction. When I'm saying myocardial infarction, I know you are understanding that you are getting heart attack. So let's get to reduce the heart attack by reducing salt intake. 1, less than 5 milligrams of salt per day. By reducing salt intake, that is 1. Exercise regularly. Exercise regularly, very important. As you exercise regularly, more insulin is released, more calories are reduced, more cholesterol is burned. Just imagine. Yeah? And your heart gains the strength to pump more blood, and they get the energy. You see? Oh, you exercise, man. Walk. Walk like Jamaican uncle. Walk like Barry walking exercise. Go to the gym, aerobics, my friend. Hit the gym and release them insulin, lower your blood sugars. See how to lower your heart levels. Now, aerobics, go. That's those aerobics. Feel the sweat. Release insulin. Lower the calories. Lose excess weight. Lose excess weight. Excess weight is no good. More triglycerides are not good. They will clog in your arteries and you'll get myocardial infarction. Your coronary arteries will clog. Reduce alcohol. And you remember what we talked about, alcohol, constricting your blood vessels, forming fatty livers, and producing things that may hurt you. The metabolism in the liver destroys the hepatocytes. Hepatocytes are liver cells. You see, if you are hypertensive, there are some people, they are hypertensive, and what they say, I am tired of taking this medication. I don't want to take these medicines again. You are tired of taking medication and you have not told your doctor you are tired. Don't be tired. Visit your physician. Explain to your physician that how long should I take these drugs? If it is secondary hypertension, your physician will work on the thing that is bringing the hypertension, and one day you will not take the medication. But if it is primary, let your physician manage you. How many people, I've been several people that come and tell me, I just decided to stop taking those medications. They were not helping me. Hey, how can you tell that to a doctor? Let the doctor advise you, and if it is psychological that you feel that it is too much, if you are seeing me, please tell me you are seeing me. I think there was a network mishap here. If you are seeing me, please tell me you are seeing me. Yes, I think it's back. It is, we are back on point. If you are seeing me and you are listening to my voice, please tell me. There was a network issue here. So, that is it, my people, my fellow people. Yes, I see. Oh, nice. So, we have said you don't stop hypertension drugs if not advised by the doctor. Please don't stop. If you are hypertensive, before you stop any medicine, before you say that no, I'm not okay with this one, go tell the doctor, I'm not okay with this drug. What is next? The doctor will smile and he'll tell you, you are a good client. The easiest way we can do is ABCD, and he'll give you the pros and cons, and then you will discuss with your doctor. A doctor will not be mad. I'm the one who wrote those drugs for you. If you don't want, go and die. No. Good doctors welcome their clients. They listen to your problem. They listen to what you are talking. Give you time to explain. And then he'll help you psychologically. And even maybe the psychological part is the one which is giving you problems. Take prescribed medication consistently and reduce stress of life. Reduce life stresses. And then another thing is reduce salt intake. My friends, salt is a water retaining product. It is like when your body is balancing pressure and you have low blood pressure, there is this hormone that is called antidiuretic hormone. It retains more fluid so that the BP can go out and you can retain volume. Salt is like that. It retains water. So here in Kenya, I know that have visited our African continent, the Kenya continent itself. I know you have gone to some places we do nyama choma, roasted meat. We don't put salt. What we do is we put in a barbecue. We put salt here and the meat there. So you cut as you put on the salt. Some meat rolls. We call them mutura. If you are here and you know mutura, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You are taking a lot of sodium, retaining water in your stomach and your body, and then you start having high blood pressure. So if you are a fan of barbecue, you know what I mean. Stop using uncooked salt after you have boiled or you have roasted some meat. Reduce salt intake. Less than 5 grams of salt per day. 5 grams. 5 grams is a very little thing per day. It's healthy for you. So we have said how to lower blood pressure, because blood pressure brings something called arteriosclerosis. It makes your arteries be tough, and when your arteries are so tough, what happens? They stop pumping blood as needed. So my guys, you, my guy, me, your person, me being your person, This is how you can lower blood pressure. Let me repeat. Reduce salt intake, exercise regularly, reduce alcohol. Doctor no like alcohol. Me, I don't like alcohol. One, because of the social issues and health issues. Even if you don't have health issues, alcohol has some social issues. Stop smoking. Stop smoking. Take prescribed medication consistently. Smoking brings high blood pressure. And you, when you have issues, you know how to deal with them. And don't be stressed. Don't be stressed. One day I asked someone if everyone, if there is a person who came and talked to me, and he told me let's pray about this. It was a physical thing. I don't want to talk about it. And I told this person, my friend, God never gave us. God never gave us cars. God never gave us whatever that man created, like electronics. God brought us and gave us the world. We, with our good brains, with our good big heads, we decided I want to go to Nairobi so fast. I need a car, and we came out with a car. So they came to be a good car, a normal car, and a sophisticated one. And it gave people standards. Person thought that no, there is a good house, a normal house, and a complex one. Mansions, bungalows, and all those came. And it categorized us. But if we continued to live in caves normally, would we have those standards by now? If man himself could not be complicated, and come out with standards, will we be having those standards now? All of us could be normal. So don't stress yourself. God doesn't look at you like this and sees how you are sleeping in a mansion. God doesn't look at you like this and sees that you are driving a big car. God looks at you and gives you the health that you need, and the good life that you need, that is of harmony to your family and your friends. If I'm talking badly, please tell me, but that is what my understanding is. Because I never seen somewhere in the Bible that, and God in the Garden of Eden built a big mansion for Adam and Eve. And God in the Garden of Eden with good roads, Adam and Eve drove the best car that man has never created. Why are you stressing yourself? And God in the Garden of Eden, in the huge mansion, cool seats, amphitheater with good screens, God himself. My friend, it is within our capacity as human beings that we became sophisticated and created the world to be sophisticated. And the same sophistication is the one that is leading us to sin, to get to the standard of man creation. So live within your means. Live within your means. Don't force yourself to live above your means, because God himself has never done that to us. God only knows that the health you have is the best thing that he wants you to have. Reduce stress. If you are stressed up of relationship, it was not the best thing you have. That's why you are stressed. If you are stressed up of finances, just be calm. Find plan B. Take it normal. It's not very serious at the eyes of God. God will never want you to have problems. It is us who are giving ourselves stress and giving ourselves in problems. So that is how to lose blood pressure. Yes, I'm about to say amen. Hey, let me not say amen. Let me say, let's pray God to give us abundance and be patient and live within our means, my friend. So thank you for watching, and let's continue to this one that is and please, if there is a new person watching, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Hey, don't forget, man, don't forget. When you're subscribing, I feel good, and also we create a community, a good community. Yes, that is how we can lower blood pressure. Remember, as we control blood pressure, as we control smoking, as we quit smoking, what are we doing? We are lowering the risk of getting heart attack. As you are watching me, some of you are smiling. Some of you are feeling good that I'm talking things that are relating. Some of you are feeling bad. And why? Because maybe one is smoking, and smoking has brought problems, and quitting has become a problem. Let me smile because the grandma of 3 is here, and I usually tell grandma of 3, I'm a father of 3. Good morning, Dr. Ben. Good morning. Give me a call, uncle, when going on, everyone. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Uncle, you give a grandma of 3 a call, yes? Doctor, I keep getting headaches, man. I keep getting headaches. That one should be bad. You see, grandma of 3 has said, I keep getting headaches, man. I keep getting headaches. I can just imagine how she's bringing it out. I keep getting headaches, man. I keep getting headaches. I have 2 headaches in a week, bro. My friend, headaches is a sign, is a symptom. I always say that. So when you keep getting headaches, check your blood pressure. First thing, check your blood pressure. Second thing, visit a physician. Let a physician check your full hemogram. Or if you can get to a laboratory, just get a full hemogram and send to me. I'll advise you big time. Headaches is equals to anemia. Headaches is equals to the stomach issues. Headaches is equals to depression. Headaches is equals to pain. Headaches is equals to low blood volume, not even anemia. So grandma of 3, don't worry yourself. Maybe it's just something, a matter of taking some water, some fluids, and then you are okay. But I'll advise you strongly to visit a physician to take a full hemogram, and you can do a full hemogram and share it to me. If you share to me, I can advise you. I can advise you. Or if you visit a physician and a physician takes it, you can share it with me, and then we discuss. But headaches is a headache is a sign of something that should be happening, either stress, either dehydration, either those things, dehydration, headache, anemia, headache. So I'm trying to say that headache is a sign of something that is coming up or disturbing you. So okay, we are continuing, my friends. And what we are doing is we are releasing heart attack. We are staying away from heart attack. How can we stay away from heart attack? That is what we are saying right now. How can we stay away from heart attack? Now, the first thing was stop smoking. The second thing was controlling high blood pressure. The other thing that we are controlling here is cholesterol. So let's talk about the cholesterol. How can we control cholesterol? how can we control cholesterol? So if you're coming in right now, just know that I'm Dr. Ben, and this is Benjamin the Wise Guy channel. So what you do is just hit the like button, and oh, I can see, hit the like button, and we continue. So cholesterol, control cholesterol, control cholesterols. High HDL, LDL, low density lipoprotein, contributes to plaque formation. So low density lipoprotein is the bad cholesterol, totally bad. Low density lipoprotein is bad cholesterol. I see. High density lipoprotein is the good cholesterol. Helps remove cholesterol from arteries. It helps remove cholesterol from arteries. High levels increase cardiovascular risk of getting heart attack. How can we improve cholesterol? How can we improve cholesterol in your body? Eat less saturated fats. Avoid trans fats. Eat more of oats, beans, fruits, and vegetables. And as I usually say, your DNA being replenished. Your DNA being replenished. This is how it happens. Vegetables and green leafy vegetables, they replenish your DNA, and as that they improve the good cholesterol that is high density lipoprotein. So when high density lipoprotein is replenished, what happens? Feel good, you are healthy. Imagine just by eating vegetables, good vegetables, by eating vegetables, your good cholesterol, the high density lipoprotein, comes in. By taking fruits and beans, proteins from legumes, you feel nice. My friends, are you feeling me, my friends? This is the health matters. We want to be healthy. That's why we are talking even about the brain health. Ben, I lost 5 pounds. Yeah, I used to be 180 and lost 5 pounds. Just imagine. And my doctor saying that my good cholesterol is gone and the bad cholesterol is still there. You see, the low density lipoprotein is there, and the high density lipoprotein is still there, and you have been working out. So for you to bring back the high density lipoprotein that clears the bad cholesterol, most people suffer that when they exercise and lose cholesterol. Mostly, losing the bad cholesterol is a heavy job, but the good cholesterol, which is high density lipoprotein, it goes away so fast. But as you exercise, you hit the gym, you walk, you sweat, don't do it in an unhealthy way, because some people do it in an unhealthy way by not eating. Some people do it in an unhealthy way by not taking enough food. You want good cholesterol, which is high density lipoprotein. This is the secret. Start with vegetables, green leafy vegetables, fish, omega-3, nuts, oils, reduce carbohydrates, and proteins minimal. Animal proteins minimal, carbohydrates minimal, but oats, beans, fruits, vegetables, fish nuts, oil, olive oil, which are natural from the take them as needed. Friends, are you listening to that? So Humble Marcia Lifestyle 2570, don't worry yourself. When people are working out and they are losing pounds, the good cholesterol goes away faster and the bad cholesterol remains. But you can replenish it just by what I'm telling you to do. That is the challenge that people tell us. And there is a reason. Sometimes you may find that as you lose weight, well, Dr. Ella was here and that might end up dying. That's why I'm saying. Let me finish. That's why I'm saying with humble Marcia. That's why I'm saying it with the high density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol, withers very fast. And as you exercise, both cholesterols come down. The bad cholesterol remains at large sometimes. And and there is genetic makeup that they are used to retain low density lipoprotein. So you may find as you lose weight, you are still hypertensive because of it. A good doctor will look at it and will advise you accordingly, just as how I'm telling you. So Gland Mouse 3 says, well doctor, Ella was here that I might end up dying that way down as way I'm saying. Do you think that I'm doing too much, especially with my daughter being always wanted money? Now, you see, that one is psychological issue. Psychological issue is Dorothy, welcome. We are talking how to chase away. What? We are talking on how to chase away what? Low density lipoprotein, bad cholesterol. We don't want heart attacks. Yes. So Grand Mouse 3, when I was saying that about God never gave us cars, God never gave us houses. The social life that we are living is the pressure that is giving us all this hell. But here, whatever you have told me is, well, Dr. Ella was here that I might end up dying that way down as what I'm saying. Do you think that I'm doing too much, especially with my daughter being wanted money? Grand Mouse 3, I may request you elaborate a bit about it, just a bit about that statement, so that I can understand better and kind of like try and help, because it is I'm not understanding it perfectly. Okay. Ambo Marcia Lifestyle says, Doctor, I eat a lot of vegetables and fruits. I eat less meat. Okay? Yes. Perfect. Please continue doing that. Eat a lot of it. They will help you to replenish the good cholesterol. Okay? That is good. But eat less carbohydrates too. I will advise you continue eating meat, but carbs, you reduce them. I will advise that. Okay. Dorothy says, hi, how are you? I'm fine, Dorothy. I'm doing nice. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jamaican uncle. Humble Marcia Lifestyle. How are you doing? That is Dorothy. Dorothy, welcome to the platform. We are talking about how to chase away heart attack. We don't want heart attacks. Is it because I'm always in the heart that what I'm asking, because I'm stressed? I am always in the heart, in the heat. You are always in the heat. That's because I'm stressed out. Stress can be psychological and stress can be medical. So if you are feeling a pressure upon something, if you are feeling pressure upon something, like if you are feeling pressure that is upon you that is not okay, you understand? Pressure that is coming within you that is not relating to medical issues. Pressure that is not relating to medical issues is social. And that's why I'm saying, and I've repeated, If if you are stressed out with problems that are medical, maybe someone is sick, you are stressed yourself about, maybe you don't have money to buy ABCD, that is called medical issue. Yes, I deliver groceries to customers and it's hot. The other days were, oh, I understand. Now I understand. What I may say is, yes, heat can give you pressure. Heat can give you high blood pressure, because when you burn, you want to but as you get the heat, as you do your work, the best thing you can do is to work with rehydration fluids. Rehydration fluids. You work with water so that you can rehydrate. My friends, as you come in, please remember to like the talk and sometimes share this talk so that we can help other people. So Grandma of 3, I think that one is true. Heat can make you to have high blood pressure, but rehydrate as you walk. I'm good, Dorothy. Big up yourself, Grandma of 3. Dorothy, hello. Yes, I deliver groceries to customers and it's hot. The other day was 109. Yes, I see. That might be the cause. But keep on rehydrating, because you can't stop hustling. We have to live. But the way you take care of your health matters. As you do that, please continue rehydrating so that your pressures can be normal. Good morning, Miss Dorothy. How are you doing, Sitrat? Miss Dorothy is here. Dorothy is here. Now, the ways to improve cholesterol, we have talked about it. The ways to improve cholesterol, we have talked about them. So, my friends, most of the videos that I'll be doing are informative. And I think I'll be coming up with 2 videos. A video that is physiological and informative, because I've noticed many people are being scared with the videos that I'm doing that as well. Thank you, Doc. You are amazing. Wow. Grandma of 3, welcome. I appreciate. Informative videos are like the live I'm doing now. This live I'm doing now is informative. How to know to avoid. But when the problem, explaining about the problem, people don't like. So very soon I'll be doing 2. A video for explaining and a video like this. So let's continue on how to improve and stay away from heart attack. Stay away from heart attack. Yes? Yes. Control diabetes. Yes. And what is diabetes? Let me tell you one thing, my friends. Diabetes is not taking sugar, then your sugar levels go up. No. When people tell me that I'm not taking sugars, I'm not taking table sugars nowadays, because I don't want to be diabetic. I want to be healthy. You are healthy, and that's why you are producing good insulin to destroy the sugars to be glycogen. What you just need to do is to hit the gym, work out as needed. To use the calories taken in should be equal to the kind of job that you are doing. Calories taken in is equals to the kind of work that you are doing. Yes, for you to be healthy. So you want to take sugar and stay around without doing any work, You want to take ugali, cornmeal. You want to take sweet cake. You want to take bananas that are ripened, the ones that are cooked, and stay and do your work while you are seated, driving to workplaces. Yes, so it's okay to drink soda. I love soda. If you are not diabetic, you drink soda and hit the gym. Let the insulin that you are exercising and the muscles are producing to hit that soda to be healthy. Because you will be exercising and using that soda that you are having. You see? So calories induced is equal to the kind of work you will do to be healthy. The sweetness should be equal to the pain you feel as you use the calories. You don't just pile sweetness. It will be a problem one day. See, my guys, very informative. Now you know. Control diabetes. Now that you know you are diabetes, those people that have problem producing insulin are called diabetic. And those that produce less insulin are called diabetic. High blood sugar damages vessels and nerves and accelerates to atherosclerosis. Should I repeat that? High blood sugar damages blood vessels and nerves and accelerates to atherosclerosis. Yes, you see, as you damage blood sugars, it accelerates to atherosclerosis. I'm being summoned. Yes? Ni repeat ama ni akona shida?
Akona shida.
Sikuja tu na yeye nimalizania alafu endo mpeda. Okay. Now you see that atherosclerosis, high blood sugar, stuffed vessels, plaque formed in the vessels that are not contracting and relaxing, and your blood sugars goes up. Monitoring blood glucose is very important. Taking medication as prescribed is very important. Eating the balanced meal. Don't take cornmeal a lot. Don't take cakes a lot. Don't take a lot of biscuits. Don't take a lot of carbohydrates. Exercise. Maintain a healthy weight and regular testing of HbA1c. Do you know what HbA1c is? HbA1c is glaciated hemoglobin. Yes, come in. Glaciated hemoglobin. Yes, just a minute. I'll be back. Don't move from your seats. Yes, Ezra. Mzuri. You've been good. Ukiona lights zimewaka hivi, we are talking to some people away.
Hii program kutoka jana na leo umenaje leo? Mimi ndio na kwa hiyo usilishi.
Kuna shida. Dorothy, don't go away, come. Now, this is 150/10. You have tried to take in your home.
I'm not taking it.
Umefeel tu mwili haiko sawa.
Jana nilishinda na homa. Hii homa inasikia. Naomba usiku nikakuja. Ni usingizi kapotea. Usingizi kupotea ndio
stethoscope na pulse oximeter. Hiyo ndio inafanya hii kwa juu. Since the other time when I managed you, haujakuwa na shida.
Hujakuwa na shida.
You've been good.
Na wakati na kujaga, nikuja watu mingi nasikia
so unajuanga T3 yako ndio inacheza tena. So when it is I think when your T3 goes up, unapata pressure tena. But ukihydrate sana inarudi chini. I think those are the problem. Let me check your chest and then we see, because najuanga ukipatwa na homa or pneumonia.
So sasa hiyo katu cold.
It's not a good period. Okay, acha tuone. But kumekuwa na very many cases chest complication. Ni outbreak. Hiyo lazima nijifue na kusumbua. Umelala vizuri kwa
sijalala.
Sasa ikienda kila aina hiyo homa inakufanya unapata bronchitis. Niletee
Infection itakuwa ni
unajua unaweza pata sore throat. Ndio tunasema ni flu, ndio. Ikienda kwa kifua, kifua ifike huko chini kwa lungs, ni bronchitis. It is the bronchioles themselves that zinapeleka hewa ziwe infected. But now when you start having problems with breathing, temperatures high, oxygen levels going down, here sasa ni pneumonia. So it will reduce your pressure, and then we treat you there. Yes. Dorothy, let me kuwekea, some people are waiting for me here. You shake. Niweke hapo nikuwekea line. Wanike hizi zenye nasema. Wanike wote 1 liter, yes. Kusema hii 40. Hiyo ni ya BP, sindio? And then naenda polepole sana. Kuna ya pink. Letea pink. Letea pink. So is it okay to be okay? Yeah, but you'll be fine.
okay.
You'll be fine.
Kijana wangu naye ule mdogo mzee kuona bora inatoka hapa akunywa inaisha inarudi pale. What's that?
Kipewa antibiotic inaisha
Inarudi.
Ako how old?
So 10.
Achafikisha 16 years. Sometimes ni kama tonsillitis. You know some people are wanashindana na tonsil.
Kama mtoto sina zake alikuwa nazo lakini sasa imeisha.
Akikuwa mkubwa inaisha. So mpe tu time.
Okay.
Na usimzoeshenge nini sana. Antibiotics.
Okay.
Zikikuja you wait inakuwa
unatoboa. Sawa.
Don't get used to antibiotics.
Okay.
Sana kama ni mtoto. Don't get used. But zile kubwa tunaweza peana antibiotics. Tumesema Amoxicillin 40, and then you give 1 liter. Tumesema 40, and then nini? Uko na uchungu? Hata uchungu. 2 grams starch, 1 gram of different. Examination 8 milligrams starch, and then 4 milligrams for 3 days, and then sasa umpe paracetamol orals 1 gram BD na prednisolone. Prednisolone huwa inakupea shida.
Hiyo kuna wengine wao ukiwa nayo hiyo majesandi za allergic hizo nakuwa na hata hizo niko nazo hiyo PCML hiyo inaitwa hiyo paracetamol.
Uko nazo?
Niko nazo.
So atameza 2 asubuhi 2 jioni. And then PDL umeza 2 asubuhi 2 jioni.
PDL uko nazo pia?
Utaenda na Dorothy before uende review it. Okay. Ndio tukule juu ya emission.
Sawa.
Ya kuna watu wengi. It's usually used when someone is
in pain.
When you're gonna feel that. Sawa. Okay, let's continue now. Shikange hivi. Sharp inaweza kuwa hapo kidogo. Pick one thing one by one. Now, let's continue, my friend. You were talking about controlling diabetes, and you are at HbA1c testing. You know, your red blood cells, they have a capacity of carrying oxygen, but when you are diabetic, they are glaciated. They carry glucose. They are coated with glucose. Though the carrying capacity of oxygen is deprivation. It is depreciated, it is brought to down. So that is what we call HbA1c, and we check how you have been for the last 6 months. So when you are diabetic and you are told, let's do HbA1c, that is what they are looking at. That is what they are looking at. So don't be confused about it. Don't be confused about HbA1c. That is what we usually look up at when we are talking about HbA1c. So control your diabetes. Monitor your sugar levels. Exercise regularly to break down and exercise also helps you to increase. It helps you to increase the sugar levels. Now there is something else I want you to know and to check it out. There is this thing that is called plaques. Most people that are diabetic and they are not controlling their sugars. Most of the people that are diabetic and they are not controlling their sugars, they are having very tough pains. They are having very tough pains. So it's so important that you always, it's so important that you check your doctor when your sugar levels are high to control so that your vessels, the blood vessels, cannot be tough. Now, let's continue. Let's talk about maintaining a healthy weight. As we continue, I've said this is an interactive talk. Let's interact today. Let's not just watch. Let's get interactive. Let's not just, you see, you're getting something and you are learning and you are feeling it. So if you have a question, just ask. Excess body fats increase the risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and heart attack. Excess body fats increase the risk of diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and heart attack. You see that? So as you increase in body fats, be careful because you may get a problem. Cholesterol in your body. You may get a problem. What is that problem? Heart attack, myocardial infarction. So if you have a high body fat, you know what happens if you have a high body fat. Your insulin that produces your pancreas and comes out and produces does not increase. So you have more glucose and the insulin is less. So you start having problems of diabetes. So let's maintain a healthy body. Why? Because if we maintain a healthy body, the insulin that will be produced will be equal with the cholesterols that are produced. You see? So my people, my guys, you see, these things, medicine is not a complicated thing. Yeah? Aim for your BMI, healthy BMI index, a waist circumference below recommended limit for your sex and ethnicity. In Africa, 90 centimeters, it should be 85. Around, when I take your waist and I'm checking it, it should be below 85. When it gets to 90, you have a bigger waist circumference. So, how can you lose weight? Healthy ways of losing weight. How can you lose weight in a healthy way? Reduce sugary drinks. Because sugars are carbohydrates, and carbohydrates are converted to triglycerides. and some cholesterols when they are more. Eat small portions, increase vegetables. You see, Marcia, if you are still here, increase vegetables. Walk daily, just like Barry walking exercise. Avoid frequent fast foods because they got free radicals and more cholesterol. Tell me, my people, very important. You get me on that. Eat a healthy diet. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, fish, skinless chicken. Chicken skin has cholesterol. Nuts and seeds. Limit fried foods, fatty red meat. Humble my dear wife said, Dr. Ben, I prepared my food more time, not fast food. Yes, Humble Marcia lifestyle. Nice one. That one is nice. But you see, the talk is helping. Don't eat. The chicken skin has a lot of cholesterol. Limit fried foods, fatty red meat, processed meat, butter, cakes. I've talked about it, sugary drinks, and excessive salt. Avoid them. Avoid fried foods, fatty and red meat, processed meat like sausages and bacon. Avoid butter. Avoid cakes. Avoid sugary drinks and excessive salt. Avoid them. Anyone who can say something? You see, today I'm going so slowly because it's a matter of health. Heart attack is not a good thing. Exercise. I've talked about exercise a lot. Lower physical activity, lower blood pressure, improves cholesterol, helps control blood sugar, strengthens the heart, and improves circulation, reduces stress. 150 minutes, moderate intensive aerobic or walking, it's okay. 75 minutes of vigorous aerobics and running is okay. That is 1 hour and 15 minutes. 150, that is 2 hours and 30 minutes of walking. Very correct. Walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, dancing. Like me, I like dancing, you know. Yes, I like dancing. Really like dancing. So, let's talk about several things. Like now it's time to reduce stress. Time to reduce stress. We still have so many. Can see time we have. I try to avoid all those things. I like extra salt, too much sugars. No, I don't do that. It's hot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Humble Marcia. Okay. Nice one. Let's talk about reducing stress. Long-term stress can contribute to high blood pressure, poor sleep, overreacting, overeating, also smoke, alcohol misuse. And how can we manage? If you are stressed, make sure you are walking outside, you are going to exercise. Social and mind stabilization like meditation and yoga, deep breathing, talking to a friend, disclosure or family releases some stress and brings out some serotonin and you feel nice. Hobbies, playing chess. Some people play football. I never do alcohol, Dr. Ben, or smoke in my life. Please never. And advise even the children that are coming up, don't do alcohol. Don't smoke. You see? Alcohol misuse, very bad. Ways to manage stress: regular exercise, prayer or meditation, deep breathing, talking to friends or family. Hobbies, adequate sleep, very good, very important. Now, sleep well. Adults generally need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Adults generally need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Poor sleep is associated with high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, and heart diseases. Poor sleep. Poor sleep. Let me repeat. Poor sleep is associated to high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, and heart diseases. You improve sleep by going to bed at the same time each night. Going to bed at the same time each night. If you are going to bed at 9, maintain going to bed at 9. If you are going to bed at 10, maintain going to bed at 10. And wake up time important. What does it do? Good sleep. Going to bed at the same time each improves the timing. Avoid caffeine. Those people that like coffee, avoid caffeine late in the day so that you cannot get sleep. Limit screen time before bed. Treat conditions such as sleep apnea if present. There are some people, when they are going to sleep, they have problems in breathing. Please treat the condition. Very important. Limit alcohol. We are talking about getting away from heart attack. We are talking about getting away from heart attack. So as we talk about this thing, relate these things with heart attack. Relate these things with heart attack. You see, it is very important to relate these things with heart attack. Alcohol raises blood pressure. It increases triglycerides. It causes irregular heartbeat and rhythms. Contributes to obesity because you are taking more carbohydrates. More carbs. If you drink alcohol, keep within recommended limit or avoid it. But me, personally, I tell you, avoid alcohol. Avoid alcohol. There's no need of taking alcohol. See, know your family history. You have a higher risk if, listen to this, you have a higher risk if your father or brother developed heart disease at a relative young age. Your mother or sister developed heart disease at a relative young age, and you are there taking alcohol. If you have a strong history, have regular health check. Control risk factors early like diabetes and hypertension. Start taking the medications early. Control the risk factors. Discuss screen with your healthcare providers. Ask your doctor in a year which test, which blood test, which radiological test should I be taking. Have regular health checks. Very important. You know, that is number 12. Just imagine all those things that we have talked about. Very important. Regular monitor your blood pressure, regular blood sugar, cholesterol, kidney function, weight and waist circumferences. Weight and waist circumferences. Take medicines as prescribed. If your doctor prescribes medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol levels, previous heart attack and coronary heart diseases. I've just talked about those drugs. I've just talked about those drugs. So listen to this, listen to this, my people. If your doctor prescribes drugs of hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, previous heart attack and coronary arterial diseases, do what? Don't skip. There's very many things here that we are talking that are important. And these drugs that I'm talking about are like statins, atorvastatin, those like those. Angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors, those are blood hypertension drugs. And angiotensin, you know, those drugs for hypertension. Beta blockers. What are beta blockers? They are the drugs that act on your heart to slow it to pump. So if you have been prescribed such drugs, like even angiotensin, they are called the ARBs, angiotensin receptor 2 blocker, angiotensin 2 receptor blocker, please don't skip your medication. Don't stop your medication before your doctor advises you. We have talked about that. Platelets drugs like aspirin, if you are prescribed, and clopidogrel. Oh, David Njoroge, today you are here. I'm David Njoroge. Welcome to the platform. Welcome to the platform. And feel free good to ask any question. We are talking about how not to get heart attack. How not to get heart attack. Something else that is very important is when you notice there is a sign of heart attack. And what are these? I'll go through them, but we'll do them again. Chest pressure or pain more than a few minutes. Pain spreading to the arm, jaw, neck, or back. Sudden shortness of breath. You just lose. Yes, David Njoroge noted people need blood thinners. Yes, but blood thinners, talk to your doctor, because there are some people who should not take blood thinners again. Cold sweat, nausea, vomiting with chest discomfort, fainting. Prompt treatment can save muscles and lives. See, now we have talked about so many things. It's been 1.5 hours. But I want to tell you one thing. Food is the most important thing that you need to control. Food. For a normal person, if you want to stay away from this problem, monitor your nutrition. Fruits, vegetables, whole grain, beans, fish, nuts, and olive oil, natural oil, very important to you. Limit fried foods, processed meats, sugary drinks, excessive salt, butter, cakes and pastries, and trans fats. Avoid them. Avoid cakes. Very important. We want to take away those problems of heart attack and blood disease, heart diseases. you may need to know how to assess yourself. How to assess yourself on attack of heart attack. What do you need? You just need to say A, B, C, D, E. A stands for assessing your risk to get. Do you have a genetic issue that you have that can get you to risk? Do you have hypertension? Yes, respect Benjamin. Thank you, David. C, cholesterol and cigarettes. Are you smoking or you have cigarettes? Diet and diabetes. Are you diabetic? What kind of foods? Air, blood circulation. Yes. So air, blood circulation is for first aid. Here for heart attack, we have A, B, C, D, and E, which means assess your risk, blood pressure, cholesterol and cigarettes, diet and diabetes, what you are eating, and sugar levels. And then, do you exercise? E, assess those. So, if you are assessing your risk and you take your blood pressure is high, cholesterol level, blood sugar, and family history, one of them is positive, you have a risk. Is your blood pressure high? You have a risk. Cholesterol, are you having a problem? Are you a smoker? C, cholesterol and cigarette, are you a smoker? You have a risk. Diet and diabetes, are you diabetic? You have a risk, so you should take care of yourself. Do you exercise? No, you have a risk. So, the points that I'm taking down now for you, very important points. Do not smoke, eat a healthy diet, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, control blood sugars, cholesterol, and diabetes, sleep 7 to 9 hours each night, manage stress, limit alcohol, take prescribed medication consistently, have regular medical checkup. Can I repeat? As I finish, if you have a point, there is where the problem comes in. Yes, David, very important. There must be somewhere where the problem comes in. So, this one is what you should do. Do not smoke, eat healthy diet, exercise regularly, maintain a healthy weight, control blood pressure and cholesterol and diabetes, sleep 7 to 9 hours each night, manage your stress, limit alcohol intake, take prescribed medications consistently, have regular medical checkups. So anyone with a question, it has been more than 1.5 hours, and I appreciate everyone who has watched and who has given me a like and who has shared also. If you shared, thanks for the sharing. I will wait for a question so that I'll give a minute for a question. At least someone should say that I did not give time for a question. So if you have a question as we finish, please ask and we will be assisted. Okay, so thank you so much. I think there is no many questions today. Let's continue tomorrow and we start other problems of the heart and your myopathies. Be blessed. But if you have any topic that you feel that you would like us to discuss, just text me and we will discuss about it. Have a good evening. Always be blessed. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Explain how people with metal how? Explain how people with metal join the body. If you have a fracture or you have a metal in your body and you have a fracture, or what do you mean, Joroge? People with metal. If a person has a fracture, or if a person has, that one we will do next. I think next week when we are doing fractures, I'll explain how it is a long process, David Njoroge, how you combine metal plus a bone. So don't worry yourself, it is coming out. Let's work on it when time comes. Thank you so much for joining in. I think my time is gone. I have to attend to patients. I'll meet again at around 10, and be blessed everyone. If you're coming late, you can rewatch from the start, and you can also ask a question. Still ask a question. So big up yourself as we continue. Or is there anyone who has a topic that wants us to discuss next time? Is there anyone who has a topic that wants us to discuss next time? Okay, I think there is no topic. You can turn it the next time. Have a nice evening, and be blessed everyone for always coming through and watching. Bye bye. See you, my friends. Bye.